This was your Feel Good Breakfast show. Amazing glitzy moments there. Well, Zola and I, we were just talking about the privilege of being in this kitchen and being able to cook some stuff that you can even create and make at home. Zola,
absolutely.
Great to have you.
Beautiful woman, I missed you.
I miss you too. All I see is your cookbook.
That's
and
good.
you. It's just simply delicious. My favorite author is in the house. Zola is here this morning. Well, think of this. A red velvet cake, add a tint of chocolate, or even the other way around. It's a chocolate cake with the tint of velvet, I guess.
Absolutely.
But teach me how, because I don't want it tasting like beetroot. And I don't want it tasting, you know when you taste
it dries out your mouth. Don't worry, this won't. This will taste chocolatey and delicious. And for me, red velvet cake always has to have cream cheese frosting. But we're doing cream cheese frosting and we're doing a white chocolate ganache. Yes,
no,
it's
but
next level.
Then this one comes and she has to make it higher grade. So now she's layering it.
Yes.
And I can see what's going to happen in my kitchen. They're all going to be different sizes. But anyway.
Which is fine too.
Which is also fine.
Okay,
so how do I get started?
This cake method, because I like a really moist red velvet cake, I use water primarily as one of my ingredients.
You're joking?
Absolutely, yeah. So I've got water in here.
But that's boiling.
Yeah, it's just getting hot. So boiling water. I've just turned it off now. And I'm using Solati muscovado sugar, which has a treacle note to it. So it's very caramelly and it's going to add depth of flavor to the cake.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to add that to the pot.
So you do this in the pot on the stove, eh?
In the pot, yeah. So you just want to heat the water and then you pop the sugar in and just stir it until it's melted. Okay.
Okay, that was quick.
It's very quick.
This is the easiest cake I've seen.
And then to this, I'm going to add some white chocolate.
Sure.
I told you it was next level.
There goes
so there's
my diet.
white chocolate in it. It went a long time ago.
My diet is bread.
White chocolate in the actual sponge just to add richness.
And I see you've cut them up a little bit, hey?
Chop it up just so it melts really quickly.
So question, is it baking chocolate or can I use any white chocolate?
You can use any white chocolate you like, yeah.
Okay,
so I'm just going to stir this until it's melted.
Must I help you there?
Yeah, you can.
What should I do?
No, you're going to do dry ingredients for me,
cool,
okay?
No problem.
Oh, and to this, I'm just going to add some oil. And this is going to help the cake stay moist and also prolong its shelf life.
So are you still heating while you're doing that?
No, the heat's off. The residual heat from the water is going to melt the chocolate. Okay,
residual heat?
Residual heat, yes.
Oh,
Is that a big word?
No, it sounds like you're buying a car, but it's
okay.
Good.
Okay.
So
then you've got some flour, which is sifted. You're going to add the bicarb, and you're going to add some baking powder, and you're going to add some cocoa powder.
And I add it all to the dry
ingredients. Add it all to the dry ingredients.
Okay, so
and
bicarb and baking powder.
Baking powder and some cocoa powder as well.
So there's very little cocoa for your cocoa, hey?
No, but there's chocolate. So red velvet originally was alkaline cocoa powder that reacted with the acid. So then it turned sort of red.
You and your science.
But now, because the cocoa powder that we always get has gone through the Dutch process, it doesn't react the same way. That's why we add the red color. So Ilana says she doesn't like hers tasting like beetroot, but you can use beetroot juice if you like. Okay, so you're going to shift aside for me.
Okay,
so I don't burn you. You're going to whisk.
Oh, wait, but scrambled eggs, hold on.
No, you whisk. That's why we're not going to scramble. Whisk,
okay.
whisk.
No, Zola, it's going to scramble.
It's not going to scramble, don't worry. There we go. See,
okay,
scramble. And then to that, I'm going to add the red food coloring.
I'm going to keep
going.
Like
I said, you could, keep going. You can add beetroot juice if you prefer, but Ilana doesn't like it, so we're using red color.
Okay, so we're using red color. Is this any red color? Because it's very red.
Any red color. Don't use gel color for this. It actually forms little lumps in your cake once you've baked it. So you need regular red color. Yeah.
Your keyword for this morning is Solati to 33728 to recreate this no gel color red velvet cake that Zola is making here. And it seems fairly easy.
Yeah.
En selfs die beslag is baie nat. Oh, look how I'm salivating. I'm such a gimba. I love eating.
A gimba?
Yeah, don't you know that word?
No, I know that word.
Okay,
I know
you
it
do.
well.
I taught you that word. We grew up like that.
I know. My sister taught me that word. She called me that once.
Okay.
Okay. So whisk it all together. It's a very wet batter, but you're going to let it stand, then pop it into cake tins. Then it's going to come out 4 layers.
Mamela, I've got lumps here.
No, keep whisking.
Okay.
The lumps will go away.
I'm going to keep going. Solati to 33728. If you want to see how we got to this point, this is how.
In a pot, combine the water and sugar and stir until the sugar is dissolved. Stir through the melted butter and food coloring and set aside to cool. Combine the flour, baking powder, cocoa powder, salt and bicarb. Stir in the beaten eggs into the cooled mixture before adding in the dry ingredients. Pour the batter into 4 cake tins and bake for 30 minutes. For the cream cheese frosting, beat together the cream cheese, butter and vanilla. Then add the icing sugar and stir to combine. For the white chocolate ganache, bring the cream to a boil. Pour over the chopped white chocolate and stir to combine. Use the elements to then assemble the cake. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword Solati to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50. No free SMSs. T's and C's apply.
Okay, well, I must say the lumps have disappeared in my batter, and Zola has created a beautiful cake here. Oh, look at you dusting it with some red.
Dust it with some red.
She's put a white chocolate ganache on the top, and that is white chocolate and cream.
White chocolate and cream melted together, and then just some popcorn. You could use caramel popcorn, or you could use white chocolate popcorn, whatever you like.
It's so easy to do. Salati to 33728 if you want to do it. Quite a moist batter. Look at that. It's runny, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So we're going to start cutting this because I need to taste it eventually. Salati to 33728. You're amazing.
Thank you. You're amazing.
You're a star if you cut me a piece of that cake.
I will,
This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. ZBZ, over to you.